Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Diego Morales and today I present to you even more textures I did this week. These ones were made on Substance Painter. These two over here, as you can see, they look pretty nicely. And then this fountain over here, this is not the texture, okay? This is a placeholder to export it and put it on Painter. The actual texture I'll show it later in a little bit. It looks pretty cool. This one was made on Painter also, as I said. And this one was made on Substance Designer that I also learned this week. And you can see it's pretty handy. Like it turned out pretty nicely, right? The only thing is the moss, the green and the yellow that you can see. I wanted to reduce the opacity a little bit, but I don't know how. Uh, this is the whole texture. The tiles. I'll show it in a little bit. This is the texture on Substance. Oh God, Substance Sampler. Sampler. Designer is another one. I don't know designer. This is the actual one. Okay. Good. This one, you can see this is the base uh, texture that I imported. I actually used it for another project that I didn't use it on, more or less. So I have it here. And then I added moss. This moss is the green that you can see over here that I don't know how to reduce the opacity. And then the other moss is the yellow that you see all around. Then I changed the brightness and contrast a little bit to make it look a little better. These ones that you can see, like it has the eye. They're not what's it called? They're not showing. They're invisible. Okay, and I don't use them. They're just there because just in case I want to change the look. Example, snow, and then I make it a snow thing, snow texture. Then this one to make it tiles. So I'm gonna show it later. It tiles pretty nicely. And then stylization is like the paint strokes or painting like style that you see more or less all around. Pretty nice. And then dirt to make it look more, of course, dirty. And for all of them, I changed all the parameters to make it how I wanted. And what else did I want to tell? Oh, the stylization. If I disable it, there you can see it changes a lot. Like, like look at this. And that's why I put the stylization on because it looks so rough, and I don't want it to be so distracting because the this is the floor that's gonna be all around the temple that I already seen that I'm gonna make like the main floor. And to show that it tiles, I'm gonna increase this a little bit and show you this is how it tiles. It's pretty nice, as you can see, pretty nicely. But I'm not gonna use it like that. I'm gonna use it like this and then like duplicate it like that, more or less, and continue throughout the whole scene. And this is supposed to replace this atrocity model that I did because I didn't know what normals were. So I pulled up the tiles of the floor, but it's not necessary, right? I think because you can do. I need to find out how, but you can increase the tiling of all the texture over here to make it look more or less like it's 3D like that. But yeah, that's my sampler texture. Then these two over here, they turn out pretty nicely. There are from Painter. This one is supposed to be a modular type of model, so it repeats a lot. You're gonna see it like all throughout the scene. So I made it simple, not so distracting. Has dirt on the bottom, and it has a little bit of moss all around, more towards the top. Then some moss on the back, and then you can see more or less it goes into this side. You're not gonna see the back of the model because it's gonna be against the wall, right? So you're not gonna see like this glob over here that looks weird. So don't worry about it. But it looks pretty nice, right? and it's not supposed to shine like like that. It's not supposed to shine. It's supposed to be, like that without shining. This is the second model I did. It's supposed to be a pillar of the main landmark type of structure. This is the top. Has a little bit of yellow gold, more or less on the top. Some dirt. This is supposed to be like paint, the blue. Then this is the uh, main stone structure, more or less. It has dirt, grudge, and then stylized stone, and change all the parameters, and then paint on the bottom with some dirt and a little bit of green that's supposed to be moss, and not as much because this is gonna be like on a place that there's not gonna be that much water, but there's humidity because the place is it has water like a lot, or it's supposed to have when I when I make the scene. But yeah, these two they turn out pretty nicely. They look a little different on Painter over here, but for the fountain, all the materials that you see over here, I named them to make it different. That I can show right now. This one, yeah, it look it looks a little too much, but I think I like it because I'm not gonna use this model that much on the scene, so the player's not gonna get that much distracted. There's gonna be like 3 or 4 of these fountains all around. There's not that many, and it has a lot of moss because there's supposed to be water all around it, and on inside over here, and the detail is pretty nice because I think this is supposed to be like where the water comes out from. So I added moss that goes from there to the bottom, and then on the all 4 sides, some gold over there. That's like a squared brush, and put gold in it, and then it's a marble. I can show you like marble material that you can find over there. Some moss. These two is like moss more or less. You can see this green one over here. This one, I don't know what it is. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Then some gradient. Oh, because I'm not showing the actual one. Wow. This is the bottom base. This is this one over here. Oh my god. Still new. But this is the plate. That is the actual one I was showing. This one. Then I can show you the marble, the moss. Oh god. It thinks. Okay. The moss. This I disable it. This the gold. The gold is supposed to be this over here. You can more or less see it, right? It's like the style of gold that is uh, that you cannot really see that much because of all the moss, right? Then this is a gauge grunge. It also adds cracks to the marble, right? And to the sides and to the what's it called? The lines that the polygons, And then this one to add dirt on the middle over there. Then the moss that I can remove. Oh god, that I can remove to make it look like this because just in case I don't want that much moss all around, I can use the uh, I can use the fountain like this and it'll be fine, right? He still has a little bit of moss, but this is for I don't know because I because I want to add moss to my scene. Then this is for all the muddy, dirty water, more or less. Doesn't have to be dirty actually. I don't know, but it's supposed to be there. Okay, it can be like that. The player's not really gonna see it because there's gonna be a little bit of water there. Then the what is it? metal. The this one. This is this over here, I think. I just did this. What's it called? This stasher, but I don't remember. Oh my god. Well, impressive. But this one is supposed to be moss or grunge on the sides. This is supposed to be the actual dirt moss over there, and you can see more or less. I think this is the veins. These all the weird stuff that you see down here. Then the gradient, the actually helps a lot, as you can see. It changes more or less from just green stuff to a little bit of dirt like that. It looks a lot dirtier. And then that's the gradient. Branch, I can remove them. Also, doesn't look that good. Looks better with the branches. Then a little bit of yellow for the moss. I spent a lot of time on this model, that's why I'm showing it. Then this one is supposed to be leaks. I can put it leak. That you can see if I remove this. You can see the leaks and the scratches. That's what I forgot to divide it on another layer. And this one, the leak actually leaks again where the branches are because the water stops there and then it goes down again. I don't know, more or less. And then the moss that you see was super green. Oh my god. And that's about it. I can use this one also without the all the moss around. It looks fine, but I'm gonna leave it. Then the bottom over here, this all the moss again. Marble, moss, normal stuff. I forgot what this was. I don't know what it is. I think it's nothing. I just forgot about it. This one, another gradient, same as the one on top, to make that effect. Layer 3. Oh wow. Yeah, there's like empty layers. I don't know what that is. Then some, veins. Looks fine without them. It's not really that necessary. And then the moss again that I can remove like that, and it'll be fine. But this I forgot. This is also the mud that you see. All that mud I used. I made it with I think it's stream. I used it with this brush over here. That is like a particle. Now you just use. I can use it like I guess I can use it like that. It's supposed to be like water, and it goes all around the cracks, more or less, and it forms like all the muddy water. It's supposed to be muddy because it's on the floor, okay, and there's a lot of dirt around. And then this one, same thing. I use this particle effect and put it. I literally put it over here. Where is it? I literally put it like how it's supposed to be, like that, and just let it fall, and it formed all the dirty, muddy things that you see around the lines, and it works. Then this is the moss. This is the leak that you see. More moss. The golden squares there. A little bit more moss, and then the base material. And that's it. uh, it was pretty nice. Like this is the one I spend the most time on learning, more or less. What are the capabilities of the uh, software? And it turned out pretty nicely. Another thing, they're supposed to be gold. I guess you can. It's not really that noticeable. But this lines that you see over here is supposed to be gold, and that is this plate accent. Okay, there. Uh, supposed to be like all around more or less. And the reason there's like all these moss down here is because this is supposed to be like a hole that you put the plate on, and the water because of all the time that passed, it can like crack through more or less a leak, and that's why there's some moss down here. You know, it makes sense a little bit. I don't know about that moss on the roof over there, but yeah, more or less. And then all the moss around here, around the plate, is because there's water here, and when it overflows, all the moss falls down more or less. And of course the moss in the middle because there's a lot of water here, a lot of water down there because this is literally trapping water or muddy water over here, and it's supposed to be a mosquito spawner. you know, that's why there's so many moss down there too. And the ivy is because it's overgrown a little bit because it's time. But yeah, that's about it. I drag it on a little bit. These two textures is about the same as this one, but with not so much detail because they're supposed to be modular. They repeat a lot, so it's not so distracting as this one. And yeah, that's all my models textured. Don't worry about this one. It's this over here. This one I'm not gonna use it. This one either. I'm gonna use this one, but I haven't unwrapped it. And then this one can pass by just being like that, you know, base color. And then this one's over here I already textured. I'm not gonna use this, not gonna use that, not gonna use this, more or less, I don't know. Not gonna use it, all those. So, they don't really matter. These are all the important ones, okay? That's the point. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.